Hello, Project Management Team. Andy Molnar here, wishing all of you a happy Palm Sunday as we transition from week 1 to week 2 in PMGT 4030. Just wanted to take a minute to go over what we should have accomplished last week and where we're going this week. So, week 1 you had a bit of reading, but that was necessary just to get the ball rolling, get started. Hopefully you're able to keep up. PMBOK Guide chapters 1, 2, and 3, and Rita's book, same chapters 1, 2, and 3. I didn't have a quiz the first week, but some of that material will be quizzed in later weeks and definitely in the final. So make sure you've done those assignments and listen to the lectures. The lecture is a new format using Screen-O-Matic, so I hopefully you like the format. And it requires me to do shorter videos, which frankly may be better anyhow. So your feedback's appreciated. Happy to have it. Hopefully that came out well. The discussion boards for today's discussion, ending week 1, is due by 8 p.m., not midnight like some other courses. And I will be looking for that to be concluded. Also, as I mentioned in the syllabus, answers, 2 or 3 answers at 7 p.m. or 7:30, aren't really hitting the spirit and intent of the discussion board as we all work together to develop critical thinking skills and build on each other's thoughts. In addition, you should have already signed up for the simulator, which is a $35, in essence, book cost for the course, and you should have begun to review Lesson 1. I give 2 weeks to review Lesson 1. Take notes on the stakeholders, their interests, their strengths, and weaknesses, because you're going to use those assessments to make decisions later on in the simulator that you won't be able to undo. That's life in the real world, and the simulator is excellent from that perspective. Again, no quiz the first week, and I asked you to reflect on the Panama Canal paper. What I want in the Panama Canal paper is for you to pick a topic that interests you or your career goals. So, for example, you might pick a topic based on something you're doing at work. If risk management is your focus at work this month, this week, this year, or whatever project you're working on, if stakeholder analysis is, then pick that topic. I'm not defining the topic. I'm saying study the Panama Canal, which is a great project to study because it was at one time a failed project and then at another time a successful project, the very same effort. Failed under the French and finally succeeding under the Americans. So you'll learn a lot from it. Feel free to look through the knowledge areas: risk, scope, cost, schedule, time, resource management, etc., and pick something that interests you as you begin to read the materials on the Panama Canal. And that was last week. So what are we doing this week? Continue to do the readings. They'll be a little shorter this week. Integration management is all we're trying to cover. Then I'd ask you to review the lectures. In the lectures, you will find hints to the quiz answers, so make sure you listen to that and take good notes. Don't forget, first response to the discussion board due by Wednesday, and that should be a substantive response. And then after that, follow on answers. The minimum answers is the minimum passing grade. It is not like some courses I've heard where if you just use the discussion board, you get max points. I do not do that. I need critical thinking and substantive, substantial input. Help each other. Okay? Complete the assignments, which have 2 purposes, really. Project management, besides being a philosophy, is also a language. And I need you to know the key language. So those terms should really come from the PMBOK Guide. But if you enhance the answers with Rita's work, that is also accepted. It's a great publication. At the same time, I intend to show you some of the templates that are used in project management. My hope is that you will enjoy them, modify them, and use them at work yourself. Then continue to work the PM Simulator, Lesson 1, finish taking your notes. And then get ready for the quiz. As I said, the quiz material is mostly covered in the lectures, so be sure to review that and take notes. At the same time, I do not open up the quiz until Tuesday, because you really need to do the readings and listen to the lecture to do well on it. So there's just no real point. And then continue to consider your Panama Canal assignment and ask you to online submit your topic and general outline, though I expect you to modify that in the coming weeks as you develop your work. Okay? That's all I had. Happy Sunday as we enter week 2 of PMGT 4030.